Unmute the mics. Still hearing Greg's TV. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Thursday night, September 26, 2024. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies. Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. All three of us, well, four, counting me. We have Greg, we have Jeff, we have Darren. And again, I'm trying to do this from OBS tonight, so we'll see how it goes. First and
John
foremost,
Williams said goodbye, Ken.
I just get started and I did a goodbye, Ken. That's hilarious. First and foremost, I want to thank Tony Wallow for 50 gifted memberships tonight. Thank you, Tony. I see Alice got one. That's good. Copper Rock Coins got one. That's cool. I mean, they're all good. Don't misunderstand me. I like seeing people whose names I recognize. And much like Doug, if it's in blue, I recognize it. Anybody that's in green, they're a subscriber, but they may or may not have ever watched the show. And if they have, they've not commented, so I have no idea. Wintermute says, exclamation K. I'm pretty sure it played. I think I saw that. I see gifting is working. Yes, for Tony it is. Gifting has been working, just not for Tony. But it's good. I'm very grateful, very thankful for Tony for that. Thank you so much, Tony. And I did send him a personal message over the phone a few minutes ago. So not a lot going on today. A lot of eyes are watching Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina. Anything that happens to be in the path of the storm, which eventually may or may not make its way to Indiana. I don't know.
John Williams said, "Did I mess up your intro?" Lol.
No, I don't think it messed up the introduction at all. I'm glad it's working. I did restart it right before the show started, and I was concerned because last night it didn't work. But it's good to see that it is working. Golfing today was like the tale of two cities. The front nine was a good city. I was winning by, I don't know, 4 or 5 as we turned the corner at 9. I was down 6 with 4 holes to play, and I lost by 2. So I got it back together a little bit. Now, I was competitive the entire game. I lost 1 ball, and I had to take a 10 on hole number 11. And the reason it's a 10 is it's just a gentleman's agreement. Once you get to a certain point, there's no sense playing on. To keep the speed of the play going, you just agree upon a number, and we've agreed upon 10. I hit 10 before I even crossed the lake. That's how bad it was. I had 3 penalty shots. I didn't go in the lake. I never got wet. The ball never got wet. But I had 3 penalty shots before I got across the lake. It was absolutely hilarious. But then I settled down and come back and had some good holes. I buckled down and told myself I wasn't going to lose by 6 strokes, and I didn't. So
John Williams said, "Good game tonight. Cowgirls and the Giants."
yeah, the last I looked at that score, I think Dallas was actually winning the game. That's been a while back, maybe 2 hours ago or so when we first got in. So the way the weather's predicted here, there'll be no golf until maybe Sunday or Monday. Maybe. We will see. 14-9. Is that the final score or is that the current score? 10 o'clock at night. I believe they're playing in New York, so that might be a final score. Now, I am not getting any confirmation over how audio is sounding over YouTube. According to the mixer, I look to be okay. And nobody in the homies is talking. Thank you, John. Current score. Third quarter just started? Wow, that's a late game then. That's extremely late game. I want to turn the email off. I don't want it showing the entire time. I'll try to remind myself to start it back up here in a little bit. Ah, man. Jeff, I saw where you're slowly but surely getting it together.
There's no joy in Mudville.
It wouldn't post?
It is
Tony
not
Wallow
posting.
said, "No.
My best guess is that the BIOS is too old for this CPU.
Okay.
According to the book, I'm supposed to be able to put the latest BIOS on a flash drive in the slot in the I/O shield where it says BIOS,
Right.
and start it up, and it's supposed to automatically look and see. It's supposed to even do that if you have messed up the BIOS on the board.
Nice. So,
But nothing is happening, and I'm not sure why.
So you're attempting to upgrade the BIOS right now?
Well, I was, but it is not happening. When I short the thing out to start it, the fan comes on the power supply, and there are lights on part of the motherboard, but that is the extent of it. I have the CPU in, I have 2 memory sticks in. I have no NVMe drive in yet. I was hoping it would just go directly into the BIOS,
Right, right. And you've got onboard graphics with the CPU?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. CPU has onboard graphics.
Well, I'm sure if you don't have it up and updated by the time the stream ends, the After Zoom homies will get you going in the right direction. Long Dog says, sometimes, Jeff, there's a file name for BIOS that needs to be changed. Asus
Yes, I
motherboards
did.
are like that.
There's a renaming utility that comes with every BIOS, and I did that.
I didn't know that.
Well, for Asus, it comes with it.
I've never renamed my BIOS file.
So I've done what it was supposed to. Worst case scenario, I'll have to beg, buy, or try to borrow a 7000 series CPU.
Which one do you have now?
I got a 9900X.
And you're going to downgrade to a 7000 series?
Well, I mean, the board was originally made for the 7000 series, but with the right BIOS, it will do the 8000 and 9000 series CPUs. Okay. But I got the main power in, the 24-pin thing, and I've got 2 8-pin cables for the CPU at the top of the motherboard.
I got to figure out whose background I'm hearing, and I can't see.
Anyway, that's a problem to be solved at some point. I'm just seems to be the top of the motherboard box at this point.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go find Zoom so I can see whose background noise I'm hearing. I'm not seeing it anywhere in OBS, but I should be able to see it in Zoom. Okay, thank you.
I'm guessing it's Greg.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Well, it's not though. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So I'm going to mute him until he gets back, and then I'll ask him to unmute. I had to go to find Zoom. I couldn't see that over here in OBS. Now, this is working out pretty good. Zoom homies probably think I've lost my ever-loving mind by wanting to build yet possibly another computer in the form of a NAS. All right. That one there, I need to go look at when it gets replayed so I can make some adjustments to it.
Tony Wallow said subscribe.
That one's fine. The subscribe is good. It doesn't need to be full screen. I like that how that looks. Okay, so I need for someone, if you could, to hit exclamation J again for me, please. So I can maybe see which one of these images it is. Okay. That might be it right there. I don't know. I believe that could be it. Let me go look at the properties on that. No, I don't think that's it. Let me turn that on. Yeah, okay, that's the profile picture. I don't want to make it full screen, or do I? What happens if I make that bigger and move it over? Oh yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put that right there. All right, that's probably gonna have to be done on. Nope, maybe not. Am I gonna get lucky and figure this out? Right click, transform. Stretch the screen. There we go. Now someone could give exclamation J a shot. Thank you, Tony. And now I got the picture too big. So I need to go into that and reduce that just a little bit. Maybe about right there. All right, that should work. Yeah, I really like how the background, how the clocks are in the foreground and it shows up through the clocks. That was kind of a bonus on what Sam and I were doing the other night. That we never intended that whatsoever. So the clocks look right. 10 after, 9 after, 10 after. Yep, Pacific and Mountain are the same. Darren's 5 hours ahead. That looks good. Clocks are running. So we're good. We are good. Had fun this afternoon with the homies. That was very enjoyable. Learned some things. Joking around with Mrs. K was good. Greg, can you unmute? If not, let me jump over back to Zoom and I will ask you to unmute.
Get ready to eat.
Hang on, that looks really good. What do we got? We got
Chicken
rice
with gravy and onions, rice, and corn. Cajun rice.
What kind of chicken is it?
Just chicken tenderloins.
Oh, that looks good. We had chicken
Onions.
tonight. We had chicken tonight too. Bring your phone and I'll download the videos. I meant to do that earlier. All right, Mrs. K just walked in. I forgot to download the video she shot while we were playing golf today. It was fun, even though I lost. I had a very, very learning experience game today. It was 20 degrees colder, almost said warmer than it was the other day. And you would not believe what a 20-degree temperature does for your golf shot. The ball does not carry near as far. And it only took me 7 holes to figure that out. So I thought it was pretty good. I uploaded 2 videos today. One of which was the same video that I uploaded second, but I forgot to
One
render
fish
out.
26. It is currently 66 degrees Fahrenheit, 18.9 degrees Celsius, and overcast in Hornell, New York.
66 sounds really good. The first upload I did, and I didn't catch it until I was looking at it, I forgot to render out the audio. So I canceled that. We're 69 degrees right now and overcast. We've got rain expected here about 1 o'clock in the morning, which I'll believe that when I see it, but we'll see. Forgot my train of thought now. Got a VA bill today. I got to call them in the morning. It looks like
John
they're charging me
Williams.
for
It is currently
medications twice.
62.1 degrees Fahrenheit, 16.7 degrees Celsius, and partly cloudy in Madison, Wisconsin.
Well, they moved it back to 2 a.m., 55% chance, and it shows raining starting at 2 and raining all day tomorrow until 9 o'clock, and that's as far as my app goes out to. We will see. It could be a very long, hopefully as long as we don't lose power, it'll be all right. Yeah, I think we're all about to be affected a little bit by this storm. I really do. I was watching Ryan Hall Y'all. Find him to be pretty credible and interesting to watch. I've watched a couple other ones as well. So, how long did you guys stay on Zoom after I left this afternoon?
I was there about another 5 seconds.
Yeah, I realized something when I was driving.
Several of us bailed right away. I don't know what.
Oh, that's fine. I driving to the golf course of all places, it hit me that Ghetto has short-circuited 2 motherboards in the span of a year. Because it was September of last year that we went to Pittsburgh to fix, to get his other computer and fix it and take it back. And here we are a year later, and we're back in the same position. It's not the same computer, and that stands for something, I guess. But I don't know why that hit me. Just driving over to the golf course, and all of a sudden it's like a ton of bricks, so to speak. Rick Lakes, does that surprise me? No, it does not. And I saw your comment, Rick. I I got the thumbnail version of your comment. Something about there was something else you didn't know. I have not looked at comments yet from the video. So if you learn something, then that's good. And that was my intent is with all of them is, especially Da Vinci. I really hope those help someone out somehow. Cool. Rick says he did. That's good. That's good to hear. So we had a Kroger rotisserie chicken tonight and chicken cranberry pecan salad was really good. 8 grams of sugar per serving, and I had a half a serving, so I did well. I think I did. I ate the chicken though. I ate most of the chicken myself. Chicken's got no sugar in it that I'm aware of, or carbs for that matter. Yes, Sam, I 100% agree with you on that. Jeff Ryman, the manual only kind of looks like an Asus manual. I can't tell for sure what the motherboard.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. 16 minutes late joins us tonight. You know, I should put Zoom actually over on that new monitor that I have. I don't necessarily need to see Firefox. And it looks like Zoom's pretty much... Oh, there's the mouse. Now the mouse works now. What? Last night? Yeah, that's weird. Last night when I put the mouse over Zoom, it wasn't working. Now it's working. It's what it should do, actually. It should actually be visible. Go figure. Hello, Mr. 16 minutes late.
Hello.
Tough Gaming X60E plus Wi-Fi motherboard. Okay. I'm guessing that's for Long Dog to go do some research for you.
Well, he can go look if he wants to. I spent a day or two just downloading drivers and BIOSes and all that sort of thing. Worst case, I may have to send it back to ASUS and ask them to flash the BIOS. Probably have to pay them to do that.
I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to go Sam's route. I have some special words for that, but that shouldn't be said over YouTube.
Well, I'm going to claim it was osmosis from Monroeville, Pennsylvania.
Exactly. I'm telling you. All right. So what were you up to all day today, Mr. 16 minutes late?
Absolutely nothing.
You didn't go to the Crown Point?
Not today. Because when I go there, I have to stay there for as long as my mom's there. My mom, when she's there, especially when she's there by herself, she stays there all day just about. And so I have little interest in staying there all day long, for 5-6 hours at a time. Yeah. I'd much rather, even if both my mom and dad were there, I'd much rather be here at home alone than be over there. Like I was the other day. Here at home, while they was moving stuff around.
Right. Well, your camera does work.
I never said it don't. It's all right to be over there, for an hour or two, but I mean, I don't really.
Yeah. You having any bad weather yet over in your neck of the woods?
I'm not. Nothing I'm aware of.
Do you think this storm that's going to hit Florida and Georgia and Tennessee is going to hit you at all?
I don't.
We'll have to change that somehow.
I looked at the weather forecast earlier today, and there was only 1 day of rain predicted, and the rest of the days for the 10-day forecast were either sunny or partly cloudy.
And we've got rain predicted for the next, I think, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. But the chances diminish each day. So tomorrow's the highest, and it goes down and then down and then down. So I've been invited to play golf early Sunday morning. I don't know that I can make it because Mrs. K works this weekend. It's tough for me to try to catch an hour or two of a nap and then get up to go play golf. Just really hard to do. Yeah, I got to readjust that one too. So I'm going to have to rename a lot of these. Right now, they're all just image files that are image 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. See that one? Now that's weird. That only does half the screen. That was interesting. So it's kind of cool that I'm watching this on OBS because I get to see it. Yeah, I think I want to leave the jokes small like that, though. I don't think I want to expand them. I'll play that by ear. So
Spoken to Ghetto today, but I know I've seen some of his live streaming stuff on YouTube, so I know he's doing something.
He did a live stream today. He must have hooked the Nook up then. What kind of live stream did he do today?
I didn't look at it. I just saw the thumbnail come across. So.
Oh, okay. Was it an upload or was it live?
Whatever was live.
Okay. Hello, Bill. I see you are dry, so that's a good thing. No umbrella. How's your weather, Bill?
It's calm.
Is it the calm before the storm, or is it going to miss you?
It'll probably miss part of the main storm, but it'll probably be just the winds and the rain.
It looks like just rain there right now.
Yeah, I don't have Ryan Hall all up and running. He's minimized and hidden and
All right,
everywhere
Princess.
else. When that cat smells food, boy, she comes running, don't she?
Yeah.
You should rename her. You should rename her Mr. Ghetto Cuz there with the A at the end. I can't say it because if I do, you know what, on my desktop here is going to say, "Good evening, Ken," or something like that. I don't want to fight it right now. All right. Board is supposed to be updated from the BIOS flash even if it's corrupted. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I've been doing pretty good.
That's one of the reasons I got this board. I mean, I looked at the manual before I ordered the board.
I discovered something today. I installed, and I don't know if I'm going to get some flack for this, but I generally install the preview updates. Well, today there's a preview update out. I don't remember what the number is off the top of my head without looking, but I went to install it just like I always do. And some of my apps, some of my programs that run in the background that always start up with the computer, like my Plex and the Stream Deck software and all that, would not load unless I manually started it.
And there's been some stuff online about this preview update causing problems for some people.
So that was the only thing I installed today. I went back and uninstalled it, and lo and behold, everything started back up just like it normally does. So that update is bad for at least my computer.
For now, it might be bad for your computer, but it's an optional update, right? Meaning they may or may not be fine-tuning it a little bit.
Right.
Well, when they give these previews, they're trying to find out if it's going to screw up anybody's system, is what it amounts to.
Right.
No, they say that. I mean, it's a test.
Somebody told me that the ones that are optional, to let them sit, and when Windows needs it, if and ever, Windows will go and just automatically install it. And I don't know how true that is. I've never looked into it. I have no idea. All right, looks like she took about, according to iCloud, she took 3 videos. So we'll check into that as soon as the stream ends. I got them downloading right now. So I went ahead and made Zoom full screen. Doesn't seem to have made any difference on the stream at all. I kind of like it like that. That's about it.
Let's see what it is doing.
Yeah.
Just woke up at 10 o'clock.
Now that's interesting. There's a white bar on the left-hand side of that picture. I'll have to go adjust. I didn't take a nap today. I opted to play golf, and I actually wanted to go a little earlier than what we did. I wanted to get there about 3:30. Go to the range.
존 윌리엄즈 said hello Greg guy.
Go to the putting. Do that. Didn't get to do that. So it was a fair, I mean, Jake just walked in off the street too, so to speak. I parred the first 2 holes, and I'm thinking, this is going to be a pretty good day. And overall, it was a pretty good day. If you got points for the closest to the hole without it actually falling in the hole, I won that contest today, hands down. I had 7 or 8 shots that got to the hole, but they didn't fall. It was crazy. Jeff, can you try another thumb drive? Try another brand. That's the
토니 왈로
advice.
said sarcasm 원래도.
No, it wasn't sarcasm.
I'm using what I think are good thumb drives. This is the best brand I have. It's a SanDisk. I've had good luck with those. I have some ONN ones from Walmart, but I don't trust those as much.
Yeah, her phone shows it's syncing 7 items right now. I thought she took more than 3 videos.
Yeah. The thing, I'm sure it's a CPU issue. The board was originally made for 7000 series, but
all right. Well, let me ask.
The tech specs now say AMD socket AM5 for Ryzen 9000, 8000, and 7000 series desktop processors. But you have to have at least a certain level of BIOS to support those others.
So, as you say, let me ask a dumb question. And I'm looking at the camera here and monitoring Zoom.
존 윌리엄즈 said when I played golf with the boss he always said pick it up. 하하.
Yeah. Can you take the CPU out and upgrade the BIOS that way? But no, you can't see the screen, can you? Because your graphics are from the CPU. Okay, never mind.
See anything now anyway.
Alex, we can help you set the world speed record for a wheelchair.
I'm using a USB 2. Using a
John,
USB 2.0 flash drive.
We play
brand new out of the box.
Okay, cool. We play that if the putt is within a foot of the hole, then whatever the next shot is going to be, it's good. So if you chip to within a foot, your next shot's a par, you get a par. If you putt and get within a foot, your next shot's a bogey, you get a bogey. And it just speeds the game up. Sinvicious says SanDisk is reliable. Yeah, I have no flash drives in here. It's kind of nice. I'm bare bones basic running.
I'm going to email Asus and see what they say. See if I can get them to flash it for me if I can't do anything else. 7000 series CPU is around $300. So I don't want to buy one and mess with it and send it back.
Right. All right, that half hour went pretty good. I am going to go ahead and wrap this up. We're at 10:29. Again, I want to thank Tony Wallow for the generous 50 gift memberships to the channel. I'm glad some of the homies that show up from time to time. Alice, Copper Coins, Copper Hollow Coins was one. Alice was another. And I thought I saw another blue, but I'm not sure.
John Williams said goodbye, Ken.
Good night, John. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Long Dog. Wintermute was there. Jeff was there. Sin was there. I believe Greg made a comment in chat earlier tonight. Something about the time and where are we all at. And also want to thank the Zoom homies, Greg, Jeff, Sam, Mr. 16 Minutes Late, Bill, and Darren. Thank you so much. If you would like to join us on the Zoom chat panel, there's an email going to flash across your screen here in just a minute. I have no idea how long that takes to populate. Oh, it's already there. Cool. Send me an email to that address. It's kstout@gmail.com. You'll get the credentials. We'll get you on the panel. And you can join us for the madness that occurs after the stream ends. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow on Doug's. I think he's got one scheduled already. And
I'll be
sleeping. Yeah, of course you will.
Believe it or not.
Let's go with the end screen. I'm trying to fine tune a little bit. Good night.